Nittany Lion Roar here, back with some Legends of Runeterra, and I wanted to show you a couple of cool things about this game now that I've dived into it a little bit. The first thing is how you acquire cards. So it's a card collecting game, and you can see if I go into my collection, I already have a bunch of cards here. And there's a number of different sets as well, and here's the sets that have already been released. But how do you get them? Well, I really like how Riot Games has set this up because it is very, very easy to be a free-to-play or cheap-to-play player. If I go to the store and show you what I mean, most of what you can spend money on is cosmetic. Like, you can get some cards, but actually you get a lot of the cards that you can buy through just playing. And in fact, if we go back to my collection, I'll show you what I mean. A lot of the cards that you get out of there, you can see you can have 3 max of each card, and I'm already up to like a lot of them have like 2 or 3 already, and I've just been playing through the regular matches. So that's really cool, is that you can acquire cards basically just by playing the game, by getting experience. There's different rewards you can get, and you can see that I'm working on the Shadow Isles right now, and as you gain experience, this is where you get your cards. There's a rare wild card. You get a bronze chest in there. There's going to be some multiple cards. So all of these different rewards just from gaining experience are where you get your cards from. And then these wild cards will let you go get a particular card of that type. In fact, this game lets you pick the card you want more than anything. Back in the collection again, you can see that I'm showing all the cards I own, but when I show unowned, they're grayed out. And if I want one, I can just go in it and buy it with a wild card, or I can buy it with shards, or I can buy it with coins. And so the wild cards and the shards are free just from playing the game, which is really, really cool. Or I could spend money on it. But a lot of these things come anyway. And in fact, once you get 3, you can't, they just convert into shards, so you can't have more than that. And you do collect these cards relatively quick. So that's a really cool thing. You're not summoning random cards over and over and over again, hoping to get what you want. You're playing the game, getting experience, and then going out and getting the cards that you want. I have to say, the art in this game is fantastic. The animations are amazing. So that was the first thing I wanted to show you. The second thing I wanted to show you is a really cool game. I guess you could call it like I don't know, just like a type of game setup. They have different things here. You can play versus the AI. You can play expeditions, challenges. I wonder if I go in here, I can show you. There's bonus challenges here. There's a gauntlet where I believe you can go get ranked. And this is what I really wanted to show you today, because you don't even need to own cards to do this. This is called Labs. It's a type of game scenario that changes. You can see there's 15 days left of this. It's PvP, and I don't even need my own cards to start it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click play and show you what this is all about, because this is fun. Now, I want you to know that this is an altered way to play the game. So when I did the first video, it kind of showed you how to play the game. We went through one real match. But this is going to take all the cards and reduce their cost heavily. And then it gives you like random cards. And you can only use them for one round, and then they disappear. If you don't use them, you lose them. And so it really helps in here to have as high cost of things as you can. I guess bigger and powerful is better. Okay, so I'm gonna replace that one because I like the free things. And I like that 2 costing one. So I'm gonna click OK. So this is like a mulligan stage. Look at that, I got a bunch of free spells here. So I can play pretty much everything, but I don't have a lot of creatures here, so this is gonna be kind of a problem. I should inspect some of these cards first. Grant me +1/+1. Oh, that's interesting.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
So I just reduced the mana cost there too. That's obviously a good play. I can recall an ally.
I came to fight!
And because you lose your cards, you want to play as many of them as you can. You want to be really efficient with your mana here. I'm still getting a hang of the strategy of this game, so bear with me as more experienced players might watch this and see me making a ton of mistakes. You can see there's a timer as well, which is really nice. The turns can't go on forever and ever.
Observe and go.
I'm actually getting wrecked by this other guy. But I'm just gonna throw everything out here I can. See, it's my attack, but I'm not gonna be able to attack through these two opponents, unfortunately.
I'll burn for all time.
They probably are wondering, like, when am I gonna stop playing spells? I'm playing all the spells. I can actually attack because I have this recall.
Let's see what's out there. I demand satisfaction.
So this will let me bring one of them back. So whoever, I can pick one of my minions who's gonna die, and then bring them back into my hand if I want to. I have to figure that out. Yeah. So Challenger, sometimes I forget to actually do the ideal block. In this case, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna block it anyway, but... Oh, okay. I thought he was still deciding.
Man overboard. No more strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
Okay, so that allowed me to get a lot of damage in. But I'm in a much weaker position than the opponent right now, so I'm going to need some cards that'll let me, like, kill some of their creatures and things like that. Basically got 4 mana to spend.
Sure, waste my time.
Yeah, I think I want this guy. So I'm gonna deal 2 to that guy before he buffs them. And my opponent surrendered because I was going to deal damage to the Nexus. He didn't like that. I don't think he should have surrendered, but that's his deal. There was a chance for him to play to his outs there, and he didn't do that. But anyway, this is how you play the game. Then you can see that you get experience as a result of things that you're doing. There's an event going on right now, the Spirit Blossom Festival. And so I'm gaining event experience. It's not really experience, but I get perks out of that. And then I also get regular experience. You can see I got a match reward and then a bonus XP off that one, which is really nice. So here I just unlocked whatever chest that is. We can go open that up and see what I got. All right, got a rare wild card. So that means I can go pick any epic card that I want, any epic card, which is really cool. And then a bronze chest. So I got a couple of cards out of this and some shards. And shards are one of the currencies that allow me to acquire cards or play in special events and things like that. Okay, so I'm really enjoying the different styles of gameplay here, the different scenarios, the rewards, and especially the way to get new cards. This is definitely not going to be harsh on my finances, so I appreciate that a lot, but it's also just a super fun game. I can play this for hours and hours, and the fact that you can just jump in without owning any cards. First of all, you gain cards really quickly, but second of all, there are game scenarios to play where you don't actually really need all your cards. Another one of those is called Expeditions. You basically go in and draft, so I like that a lot. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe.